morning, Mustangs. Senior parking spots are now available. Please go through security. You must have a valid ID, registration, and insurance. The next parking party will be announced soon. The senior parking spots are $25. Talk to Miss Booth at the bookstore. Please do not paint on your own. Thank you, Mustangs.
Good morning, Mustangs.
Happy Friday.
My name is Sophie Bronner.
I'm Kelsey Dew.
And these are your Dobson announcements. Bring your dirty automobile this Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon to get it washed for the Dobson Student Council. There will be 2 locations, the first one at Firestone at Guadalupe and Alma School, and the second one at Duncan on Dobson and Elliott. Support your student council and get your car cleaned.
Did you enjoy Spirit Week this week?
Yes, it was so fun.
Did you see the person with the huge couch?
Yes, and the flash mob on the assembly.
Oh my gosh, the games were so much fun. I had such a blast.
It was amazing.
Alright, Mustangs, next week there's going to be a huge football game honoring the first responders, and Dobson's going to be playing against Perry. It will be televised, but the theme is red, white, and blue. Don't forget to support, hang out in that student section because last week was so much fun. Don't forget to
drink water,
believe blue,
and have a fantastic Friday in the land of the Mustangs.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. I'm here with Dobson Student Council to let you know that on September 17th, this Saturday, we'll be holding a car wash at locations listed here. Yeah, so if you want to come get your car wash and support your Dobson Student Council, please consider coming by. We'd appreciate it. Anyway, that's all for me. Have a great day in the land of the Mustangs. Oh my God, okay.
I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed.
Mr. Diablo's video production class. How are you doing today, Miss Now?
I'm fantastic.
That's great. Today we're going to be asking you some questions, not as a teacher, but today we're going to be learning about the musical artist side of Miss Now. At what age in your heart did you really know that music was a special part of your life, and how do you incorporate that into your everyday life?
I knew when I was 3 years old, my parents put me in dance class. So I started as a ballerina. I did tap, I did jazz, all the way up to about age 19. So every day of my life I was dancing, I was singing, or I was listening to the music my parents would play at home. So music is an everyday part of my life. I rock out on my way to school and I rock out on my way home from school. And I play in my band, so music is something that I hold near and dear to me, and I incorporate it in everything I do.
That's really cool. So on the days you can't or don't have enough time to express yourself, what's the alternative?
I can't think of a day that I haven't ever been able to express myself musically. I really can't. Even if I'm having a bad day, I'll listen to music. One of my favorite bands to turn to when I'm feeling down or depressed or angry is Slipknot. There's something about their music that just lets out all that anger and aggression and rage and just channel those dark emotions. So they're kind of my go-to band when I need a release.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, this kind of goes into that question too, but what is your favorite genre of music, and how did you know that was your favorite?
I don't know if I have a favorite genre of music. So many different genres hold such special places in my heart and in my soul. Like I said, I kind of have like go-to genres in music and for different things that I'm going through, but like I identify different parts of my life with genres.
Yeah.
So for example, when I was a little kid, it was a lot of 80s pop music and a lot of old classic rock because that's what my parents played at home. I remember when I was a little kid dancing around in my living room to Madonna's Immaculate album. But like my dad, he would listen to the Beatles, so I loved the Beatles. My mom listened to classic rock like Led Zeppelin. So that type of music reminds me of my childhood. As I got older, I started to listen on my own to 90s grunge. So that kind of reminds me of when I was in junior high. When I got to high school and I joined the drum line, I shouldn't be saying this because I'm a teacher now at a high school, but we would skip class and all the drummers would hang out in the drum room and we would listen to a bunch of our favorite bands like Tool and Primus and Red Hot Chili Peppers on this big boombox. And we named this big boombox, we named it Big Pleasy. And like we would take it on the school bus with us when we would go to like football games and yeah, good times.
That's cool. That's really interesting. All right, I want to get into your wardrobe now. Last year I heard that you dressed as a Slipknot member.
Yeah.
So if you could dress like that in that sort of fashion on a day-to-day basis, would you?
No, not on a day-to-day basis, but yeah, Slipknot's definitely my go-to Halloween costume.
All right, next question. So, what's something you might say if someone wasn't opposed to learning like your favorite type of music or just like getting into whatever you listen to? What's the first song or album you would recommend?
Oh wow, that's a tough question. The Beatles. It's just they're one of the best rock bands in the entire world, and they influence so many other types of music. I would say I Know Well and Mastered Well. I was in a punk rock band for 9 years, so I'm all about punk rock music. And like that whole genre, I identify with like my 20s. When I was in my 20s, I was like living the punk rock dream. It was awesome. So,
okay. This is the last question. If you could pick 2 artists to collaborate, who would they be?
Definitely Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl is my hero. I love him. I've listened to all of his music. And I actually learned how to play the drums by listening to Nirvana's Nevermind album on my Sony Discman and just playing along to his drum beats.
Okay, that's it. Those are the questions I have.
My favorite part of the STEP program was being able to explore Mesa and learn more about the city, and I got to learn more about the tourism industry.
My favorite part of the STEP program has been able to explore this hospitality industry that I really knew nothing about before coming into it.
My favorite part of the STEP program was all the wonderful people I've been able to meet here.
I like getting to see the different hotels, but I think my favorite part was visiting the Hoboken Stadium and seeing the baseball game, because you really think of sports as just like a fun entertainment thing, and you don't really see the economic factors that it brings into the city and state.
One of the biggest sources of tax revenue that we have is the tourism industry. I'm in the tourism business. As the mayor of Mesa, I'm a salesman.
I do think I will explore a career in tourism because I'm really into marketing and seeing all the fun jobs that they have just planning an event.
I was getting an idea when you were talking on the bus how she would get to different places to like promote. I thought that was really cool.
After this program, it's opened my eyes to so many opportunities within this industry.
I absolutely encourage you to pursue this interest in tourism. It's a great industry, and there's wonderful jobs there, and I think you could have a very rewarding and fun career.
I would definitely recommend the program to future students. I got to just learn a lot about tourism, but in a fun way, not in like a school-focused way.
I absolutely would recommend the STEP program, especially if you have no idea what you want to do with your career. It's just such an amazing opportunity and way to really connect with others.
Yeah, I feel like everybody should like get a part of it, like just not explore like just one little job and see like where they can like grow and see like if they like this better than what they used to.
I think that the program allows for students to get opportunities that they usually wouldn't be able to with like maybe like their own lives.
I feel like it's a good opportunity. I mean, it helps you with career-wise. School can only help you so much with grades and stuff, but you really have to get out there and experience different things regarding career and the way that the world works, and I think this is a good program.
I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed. I felt